morning, puffins and penguins. Welcome to your English lesson for today. I'm just going to recap what we were doing yesterday. So, yesterday we were forming sentences using nouns, adjectives and verbs. That was 3 different components in our sentence. Nouns, adjectives and verbs. Such as, the cheeky frog was hopping. And then you had to go at some of your own. Such as, the large lion was jumping. And the sly tiger is creeping. Now, we were so impressed with what you did yesterday that we have set you a bit of a challenge today. This is going to be a little bit tricky. It is going to be a little bit trickier than the work we've been doing so far, but we think that you're ready for it. So your learning objective for today is to be able to add prepositions to a sentence. Ooh la la, Miss McFerrin, prepositions. What a big posh word. Prepositions, you've probably heard that before, but I am just going to recap what a preposition is. Now, a preposition tells you where something is happening. Preposition tells you where the noun is doing something. A preposition tells you where the noun is doing something. So, as an example, I'm dropping my pen. As an example, the cheeky frog was hopping. Where was he hopping? Near the pond. So it's telling us that the frog was near the pond when he was hopping. It's a little bit tricky. I'm going to read through some prepositions that you can have a go at using for yourself today. So we've got in. I put the pen in the pot. Through. The girls went through the long grass. On. Miss McFerrin stood on the table. She didn't really. Stood on the table. To. I went to the shops. Near. The cheeky frog was hopping near the pond. He was near the pond. From. I ran away from the lion. I ran from the lion. Under. I hid under my desk. I hid under my desk. And by. I walked by the river. I went for a nice walk by the river. So those are some prepositions just as an example for what you could use in your sentences today. So what I want you to do first is have a go at filling in the missing prepositions in these sentences. So you're going to have to read the sentence first and then try and work out what preposition could go in this missing gap. So let's have a look. The little boy was jumping the bed. The little boy was jumping the bed. There's a missing word there that we need to try and add in. Let's look through my prepositions here in my word bank to see if I can think of a word that makes sense in this gap. Let's see. The little boy was jumping in the bed? You don't really jump in a bed, do you? The little boy was jumping through the bed? No, that doesn't make sense. The little boy was jumping on the bed? Oh, there we go. You would jump on a bed, wouldn't you? If you were going to jump on a bed, jump on the bed. Okay, the little boy was jumping on the bed. The little boy was jumping on the bed. Okay, there we go. I've put my preposition into that sentence to tell you where the little boy was jumping. He was jumping on the bed. He wasn't in the park. He wasn't in the supermarket. He wasn't in school. He was on the bed. Okay, let's have a look at the next one. The sneaky fox is hiding the bush. The sneaky fox is hiding, the bush. We need to put a word in there. Let's have a look at some of the words that we didn't use before. Let's see. The sneaky fox is hiding to the bush. No, that definitely doesn't make sense. That doesn't sound right. The sneaky fox is hiding through the bush. No, that doesn't sound right either. Let's have a look. The sneaky fox is hiding in the bush. Ah, that makes sense. He was hiding in the bush. He was in the bush when he was hiding. He was hiding in the bush. The sneaky fox is hiding in the bush. The sneaky fox is hiding in the bush. Right. Now there's a bit of a challenge for you. I want you to have a go at writing some of your own sentences that include a preposition, and to help you, you can look back at the sentences that you wrote yesterday and then just add a preposition onto the end of your sentence. You've already done this part of the sentence with your adjective, your noun and your verb. Now you're just going to add in a preposition to tell us where something is happening. So you're going to need to remember your capital letters and your full stops. Always, when we're writing our sentences, to be successful, we need our capital letters and our full stops. We've already done Adam adjectives to describe the Naomi nouns, who likes to name, and Veronica verb, who likes to do things. So we've already done the hard work for that part. You just need to have a go at rewriting it again on your work for today, and then add in a preposition to tell you where something is happening. So for example, let's have a look back at one of my sentences here. I'm going to choose this one where I wrote the sly tiger is creeping. The sly tiger is creeping. So I'm going to have a go at writing that out first. And I'm not going to get lazy. I'm not going to forget my capital letters and full stops just because I've done it already. I am going to write it again properly. So the sly tiger is creeping. The finger space. Sly tiger is, what was he doing? Let me remind myself. Creeping. The sly tiger is creeping. Now, my sentence is not quite done there. I need to think about where the tiger is creeping. Where is he while he's creeping? Let's have a go at finishing that sentence out loud before I write it down. So, the sly tiger is creeping. Where could he be creeping? Let me think. He could be creeping in the grass. He could be creeping through the grass to find his prey. Would I say he's creeping on the grass? Not really. That doesn't really make sense. That's not really what I want to say. Is he creeping under the grass? Is he going under the grass? Not really. I could say he's creeping through the grass. He's creeping through the grass. So the sly tiger is creeping. Where is he creeping? Through the grass. Through the grass. Have I been successful? I've got my capital letter. Uh-oh, I got lazy. I forgot to look back and check my full stop. There we go, I've done it now. The sly tiger is creeping through the grass. I've got my adjective, sly. There we go. I've got my Naomi noun, the tiger. What's the tiger doing? Veronica verb likes to do. He's creeping. And I've added in my preposition, through, to tell you that he's creeping through the grass. Wowee, that was a little bit tricky, but I think you can do it, puffins and penguins. See if you can add a preposition to the sentence that you did yesterday. We can't wait to read them. Have a go.